Hello, Elden players. This is Len here, and I want to make sure y'all able to click off before anything, because this is a major spoiler alert of what the last boss is. So if y'all don't want to know what the last boss is, please click off now before I went through this fog, because once I go through this fog, I'm going to explain what is going on throughout the whole DLC. So let me go ahead and give y'all a second. Okay, now I'm gonna start talking. So, this boss right here is clearly not easy. I most likely somebody went in my channel or in my chat in one of my live stream for the DLC and told me that how this boss whooped him very badly. And honestly, I really want to know what was the last boss during that time. And I just came over and now I see why this boss whooped him badly. Honestly, this wasn't my first try. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. This boss also whooped me over 100 times, and it wasn't really easy. This boss was tremendously difficult as hell. But I them it's like I'm a mage. I could always alternate my difficulty as much as I can, as long as I'm able to one do certain things that basically helps me out personally, like not just make me sit here on this boss like for like over 24 hours, right? So technically I wanted to beat this boss without using a summon, which by the way I'm about to use right here. Boom, ding ding. I summon him, I run out the way, right? I didn't want to do this at all. I know how quote unquote, unlegit I am, and clearing this boss while using a summon. Like, look, this boss is indeed in fact way too difficult while using it. Honestly, this boss has too many effects that's going on with this damn boss. Like, he does lasers after he swings. He does a meteorite shower that just tries to blow you up, right? And of course, if you don't have the vigor for it, you just die. And of course, he drains your endurance. So if you don't have enough endurance, like over like at least 30 or above, you might want to reconsider fighting this boss. This boss was indeed fact difficult, so difficult that the fact that I had to summon one of my super tanky summons right here, right, and have him tank the last boss and have him get hit so I could laser him completely down. I don't like doing that, but I think I'm just like, that's the way how it goes, that's the way how it is. Right? This boss was so difficult that most streamers will probably most likely have a problem with it. Like, this boss might be one of the hardest in Elden Ring series. Like, literally, like, besides, Millennia. Of course, everybody's saying Radon is super hard. I'm not sure what's super hard about Radon unless you are not using the summons. Of course, you're gonna be hard as hell. It's Radon. There's a reason why there's a Radon raid, right? Because Radon raid is for Radon to get put down for good. Like, it's the reason why you have a lot of summons. But people want to sit there and use summons against this guy, and that's fine. If you want to use summons, you can use summons. But if you don't want to, I mean, it's your difficulty, it's your gameplay. You do what you want to do. But I already know a lot of people are gonna complain about this, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I beat this boss before the nerf. If they end up nerfing this boss, which I most likely they will, because everybody's gonna probably be complaining about this boss. It didn't take me that long to beat this boss either, or like, actually no, it took me that long. I mean, like, it didn't take me that long to beat the DLC. I meant it didn't take me long to beat the DLC. I probably took me like at least like 3 days to beat it. So honestly, most bosses in here have been pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie, very difficult, like dumb difficult. But at the same time, it's like it's the same exact difficulty of how a Souls game is supposed to be, right? Of course, everybody's gonna complain about that because they're gonna be like, "Oh, the boss is too hard." I mean, like, look at me. I'm rocking 3 spells that help me throughout one boss with a summon. Obviously, I don't use summons ever throughout these other bosses. I don't, but if it comes down to it, I did end up using it because it was that tough on my end, and the game allows it too, so it doesn't really matter. If the game allows it, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use what the game used. Anyway, that's my opinion about this DLC. I say nice job FromSoft for making this boss super dumb hard, but a lot of people are gonna complain about this game, about the last boss. So you might want to fix that, which the most likely will. So thank y'all for watching. Good luck on the last boss. Good luck on DLC. Love y'all.
テンション